Peter's here from the Lake Tahoe Community College, and you seem to have two different roles at the college over there.
That's correct. I have the role of public affairs and communications, be that the web, press releases, any kind of communication. And then the foundation, which is the charitable arm of the college, to raise gifts for scholarships or buildings or whatever to strengthen the
And you have an interesting background. You came here in January.
Yes.
And you did 30 years working for the YMCA.
Yes, right out of college, I got the chance to help build a YMCA in South Central LA. And that experience really gave me a great apprenticeship in nonprofit. So I went from the LA-wide to San Francisco to Orange County-wide.
And you're a really strong proponent of education and continued education.
That's right. Education is a lifelong gift. We should always be trying to learn, and it certainly can impact our economic strength. So it's very important to start early in life. Read to your child. Understand you have a little one?
Yeah, man.
Reading so early in life is the key for long-term education.
Yeah. How are we doing in America? I know I'm getting a little bit off. How are we doing in education as a big whole in America? I know that's a broad.
Yeah, we're not funding education like we used to, and so we're losing on a global standpoint, in particular math and science. So we're starting with STEM classes to try to catch up, but we shouldn't have to have caught up. And that's what we're at right now.
Yeah, well, that's very interesting. To get back on point, the Lake Tahoe Community College, a lot of programs going on for summer, and I know one of the ones that's getting a lot of praise going on in town right now is the theater, Rent.
Oh, Rent sold out on its opening night. It's a really wonderful production. Of course, the theater department there is highly qualified and really exciting. Susan Bollinger is our theater director. And so, what's really great is Rent really teaches some humility and humanity. And that's part of what education does as a whole. I was in child care when the AIDS epidemic started, and there was fear. They didn't want kids to come into schools if they had the virus, and people really weren't very humanitarian toward one another. Rent gives us a chance to reflect again on humanitarianism.
Yeah. And Rent will be at the Lake Tahoe Community College Theater. It's playing now, and it goes all the way through next Sunday, 8 p.m.?
Right, 8 p.m. during the week, the 20th through the 22nd, and 2 o'clock next Sunday for their final matinee.
And is it important for people to get the tickets ahead of time?
I would get it because the word of mouth is really building, and so you can go online, you can go to the theater, you can come to our bookstore and get tickets. So you got to get them ahead of time.
And I know you got some special classes going on for summer. For me, that always meant, for me personally, and I was telling you a little bit about my past, I had some problems growing up, but I always ended up in summer school because I'd gotten in trouble or because I hadn't done well. That whole way of looking at summer classes completely changed.
Yes. I've been to a few summer classes myself, but what a beautiful place to go to summer school. I think the challenge in Tahoe is that it has such beautiful weather and natural beauty, and it's hard to stay disciplined. But how about if you're into science, how about taking forensics this summer? That might be interesting.
Yeah, no, it's a really good point. It is. It takes a little discipline to get people in. But you guys have a lot of classes too. One of the things I'm so impressed with at the Lake Tahoe Community College is their whole entire outdoor and wilderness program, that you're taking classes, but you're not necessarily indoors doing classes.
That's right. You're in the experience, not only in the wilderness classes, but also in photography, also in watercolor painting. So you get this whole Lake Tahoe region is a laboratory for learning.
Yeah. The Taste of Gold is a big event that you guys do each and every summer. Based on kind of that whole gold country area of California.
Yes, we're really blessed to have the wineries from El Dorado Wineries come up and pour for us, and we get the beautiful taste of Lake Tahoe great restaurants. So it's a night of wine and food. We have Michael Goudot, the magician and juggler from Vegas, coming, and we have the Dakota, some representatives from the Dakota Choir, coming to perform for us as well. It's going to be a great fun evening.
Well, a big shout out to the graduates of the 2013 class, and that graduation's coming up on the 28th.
28th, go graduates, yes. It's kind of the culmination of a year of school for us is graduation, to see the end product. And we have a great speaker coming. The chancellor from Evergreen, San Jose is coming, Dr. Rita Cepeda, who is just an inspiring speaker. She was born in Nicaragua, got her BA from Cal State Long Beach, her PhD from USC, and she's going to talk about overcoming obstacles. and inspiring our students to reach their dreams.
Yeah, you and I were talking during the commercial break. Graduation speeches sometimes are just some of the most inspirational speeches that we see. Hey, it's good to meet you, Peter. I hope you'll come back and talk a little bit more about classes over at the Lake Tahoe Community College.
I will. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.